Upon has just made a move that will send XRP to $75,000, and this is not a drill. This monumental decision is set to reshape the financial landscape not just in Japan, but across the entire Asian continent. Japan, through its financial giant SBI Group, has quietly begun stockpiling XRP for use in Asia's growing central bank digital currency ecosystem. This strategic move is aimed at leveraging XRP's robust blockchain technology to facilitate faster, more secure transactions. This is a groundbreaking development, as it positions XRP at the very heart of Japan's digital currency future. The integration of XRP is expected to revolutionize cross-border trade and digital transactions, making them more efficient and transparent. SBI Group, one of the largest financial players in Asia, is now heavily integrating XRP into its plans to power the infrastructure of the digital yen, which is anticipated to be a game changer in the financial world. The digital yen is set to be Japan's official digital currency. This initiative underscores Japan's commitment to staying at the forefront of financial innovation, ensuring that it remains competitive in the rapidly evolving global economy. What's most important here is not just that Japan is planning to adopt digital currency, but that XRP will play an essential role in facilitating the cross-border trade and liquidity needed to make this happen at a massive scale. SBI Group's investment in XRP is a strategic move to ensure that it is the asset facilitating the digital transformation of one of the world's largest economies. Music. XRP's unique features, its low transaction fees, its ability to settle cross-border transactions in seconds, and its scalability make it the perfect fit for Japan's plans. The XRP ledger, or XRPPL, is at the center of this transition. XRPL's sophisticated technology, which supports high-speed transactions, is being utilized in automating large-scale trade settlements. Notably, XRPL's hooks, a feature that enables smart contracts, are now playing a pivotal role in the trade between Japan and China. These hooks allow for seamless integration and execution of complex trade agreements. Japan and China's bilateral trade, which is valued at over $1 trillion annually, is experiencing a significant transformation. This trade is set to be automated using XRP, the digital currency that underpins the XRPPL network, removing the need for intermediaries and ensuring settlements happen in real time. This not only speeds up the process, but also reduces costs significantly. This automation means that billions in trade between these two powerhouse economies can now be conducted with unprecedented efficiency almost instantaneously, reducing the time goods spend in transit and waiting for payment with XRP, acting as the bridge between the two digital currencies that power their respective economies. The future of Japan. China trade looks more interconnected and efficient than ever before. This is huge by removing inefficiencies in trade settlement and making transactions faster and more cost-effective. XRP is positioning itself as a key player in reshaping Asia's financial landscape. Meanwhile, Japan is also moving towards recognizing XRP as a form of legal tender alongside the yen, in a move that could set a new precedent for the digital asset space. This is a monumental development because Japan's government is openly acknowledging the potential of digital assets like XRP to be part of the nation's financial system, which could have profound global implications. By granting XRP the status of legal tender, Japan would pave the way for other nations to follow suit, creating an international framework where XRP plays a role in everyday financial transactions. This move comes at a time when the Japanese yen has been experiencing significant devaluation, losing over 50% of its value since 2020, mainly due to Japan's aggressive monetary policies aimed at combating deflation. In this climate, XRP's stability, scalability, and its integration into a digital economy make it an attractive alternative to a weakening national currency. This is why Japan's government is moving towards adopting XRP, not just as a speculative digital asset, but as a core component of the nation's economic infrastructure. Looking at the broader picture, the devaluation of the yen makes this decision even more critical, with inflationary pressures rising globally and Japan's own currency facing a crisis of confidence. The adoption of XRP can act as a safeguard. XRP's use in cross-border settlements will enable Japan to maintain its economic competitiveness by making transactions more efficient and accessible. Japan's move towards a digital currency ecosystem is not just about keeping pace with global trends. It is about ensuring that the yen remains relevant in a world that is shifting towards decentralized finance and digital assets by creating a system where XRP is used. Alongside the yen, Japan is essentially setting up a hybrid monetary system that can weather the storm of decentralized, and Ripple may be at the center of that shift. Despite all the positive momentum surrounding XRP, there are still regulatory hurdles to overcome. While Ripple's technology has gained traction among banks and financial institutions, the regulatory landscape for digital assets remains uncertain. Governments around the world are still figuring out how to classify and regulate cryptocurrencies, and that means Ripple could face challenges as it continues to grow. In particular, the ongoing legal battle with the US SEC is still unresolved, and the outcome could have a significant impact on XRP's future. The future of Ripple, and by extension XRP, depends on how the regulatory landscape evolves. If the SEC's case against Ripple goes in its favor, it could unlock massive growth potential for the company. But if the outcome is unfavorable, it could set back Ripple's progress and slow down XRP's adoption globally. Investors and financial institutions alike are watching this case closely. Another challenge Ripple faces is the growing competition from stablecoins like USDC and XLM. These stablecoins are also designed to facilitate low-cost fast transactions, and they have gained popularity in recent years. While XRP has its advantages such as its speed and established network, it will need to maintain its lead in the race to dominate cross-border payments. As central banks and financial institutions continue to explore different options, Ripple will need to ensure it can stay ahead of the competition. Ripple isn't the only game in town. As stablecoins like USDC continue to grow in popularity, XRP will need to leverage its existing infrastructure and partnerships to maintain its dominance. But if Ripple can continue to innovate and build strong relationships with key financial institutions, it can keep its competitive edge. Looking ahead, what does the future hold for XRP, with major financial institutions like JP Morgan adopting Ripple's technology? It's clear that XRP is poised to play a crucial role in the future of cross-border payments. If Ripple can overcome regulatory challenges and continue to expand its network of partners, XRP could very well become the go-to digital asset for financial institutions worldwide. As more banks move away from SWIFT and embrace Ripple's blockchain, we could see XRP become the backbone of the global financial system. The future of XRP looks incredibly promising. With continued adoption by major financial institutions, global central banks, and an increasing interest in blockchain technology, XRP could be the next big thing. In the world of finance, JP Morgan's $50 billion move is just the beginning of what could be a massive shift in the financial world. As more banks dump SWIFT and embrace Ripple's XRP for cross-border payments, we may be witnessing the start of a new era in global finance. Will XRP emerge as the dominant payment system of the future? Only time will tell, but it's clear that Ripple is making waves. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest developments in the world of cryptocurrency and digital finance. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next